This is the moment I fell in love with Paper Mario 64. By now, I've played pretty much every Paper Mario game under the sun, besides these two dumpster fires which I have no interest in playing ever, which has been enough for me to absolutely fall in love with the series, probably more than any other game series ever. But the thing is, I had never actually played the original 64 game until recently, when I was able to get my hands on an old copy of the game from a friend. Anyway, a few months later, I was stuck at home sick when I decided to play through it for the first time. Immediately, I could definitely tell there was something different about it. It obviously felt pretty old, and the story seemed a lot more generic compared to the other installments in the Paper Mario series, but it still had that Paper Mario feel to it. It was funny, and it also wasn't afraid of being kinda weird. I remember one of the tracks I really enjoyed was Nice to Meet You, which plays when Mario gains a new partner. It was cheery and upbeat, and it didn't take itself seriously at all, which I felt summed up the game pretty well. That's what I love about Paper Mario. It doesn't take itself seriously, and it isn't afraid to have fun. But the other track I enjoyed was for a different reason. The track was called Star Spirit's Request, and it played only once at the end of every chapter when you rescued a star spirit. I had never really noticed it until chapter 3, when I actually stopped to listen to it for the first time. It was really beautiful and peaceful, and I kinda just stopped for a second and listened to it with a newly freed star spirit by my side. Although the game is pretty generic and not all that spectacular on the outside, it has a lot of heart on the inside, and that's what I think separates it from a lot of modern Nintendo titles. Even though I personally don't feel any nostalgia towards Paper Mario 64, since my first playthrough was less than half a year ago, I could feel the nostalgia of so many people coursing through the game. I could feel how special this game was towards a whole generation of people. That was the moment I fell in love with Paper Mario 64. A little later, when I was around the middle of chapter 5, I kinda started getting busy with other things and I drifted away from the game. I've tried to go back and finish it, but it just doesn't feel the same as it did a few months ago. But, who knows? Maybe one day, when I'm stuck at home again with a fever, I'll finally beat Paper Mario 64. But, I guess that's it. May we meet again in another time and place.